And hi again, everybody. Dan Hubbard along with Jace Andrews as we come to you here once again back here in Billings, Montana, as we get ready for Game 3 of the Northwest Regional Championship in the American Legion Baseball Tournament to see who's going to head off to Carolina to play in the national tournament. As we get ready for Game 3, it's another interesting matchup as it's recovery out of Washington, as they'll go up against the team out of Missoula, Montana, the state champions from the state of Missoula. As we look at this game, Jace, coming in with recovery from Washington being another returning champion, so far they haven't fared well.
No, we've had 2 games completed thus far. Both of them had a returning champion. It was the Pocatello Running Rebels. They just lost to Alaska, and then the game prior you had the Cheyenne team, who also was here last year, also fell this morning. So right now, teams coming back for their second straight year, not looking too hot. Hopefully, in their case, trying to change that.
Yeah, exactly. And certainly, as they look at what they have to play the actual state champion from the state of Montana, and that's the team out of Missoula.
Yeah, and you come in here, obviously, you're in your host state, but you're obviously not the host. That's why you had to be the state champs to get here. And Missoula coming in, trying to get a victory from Montana. 2 teams last year and from Wyoming, both of them made it pretty far. See if we have the same thing going here for Montana.
Yeah, when you look at the calendar, of course, it says that we're just barely into August. You would still think the temperatures would be warm and a little more summer-like. It has been anything like that as it's overcast, cool, and breezy as we get ready for the 3rd game of the opening day of the Northwest Regional. For Jace, I'm Dan. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back. We'll have more pregame news and notes as we come back right after this on the My Local Radio.
Ready has provided safety and excellence in the industrial construction and support services since 1982. We have the crews and equipment for hydro excavation, dirt and equipment hauling, as well as produced and potable water hauling. We also offer septic tank cleaning services, portable toilets, and roll-off dumpster rentals for facility shutdowns, on location or for your next outdoor event. Call us today to discuss how we can help with your next project. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
Foot pain can make even the simplest things a struggle. Dr. Chad Brady is a foot and ankle surgeon who listens to your concerns, offering a variety of solutions to get you back on your feet and out of pain. Dr. Chad Brady can help you get back to the life you deserve. Don't let foot pain stop you from living your life. Schedule an appointment today. Dr. Chad Brady, Uinta Medical Group. Call or schedule online at evanstonanytime.com.
Let's stop into Mountain West Business Solutions to see what Randy and the team are up to today. Randy is printing out testimonials from satisfied customers. Let's see what some of them say.
Bar none, the best customer service in the industry.
Mountain West has been perfect for our business needs.
We simply could not survive as a business without Mountain West Business Solutions.
For all your equipment, printing, and software solution needs, Mountain West Business Solutions. 866-583-9925.
And welcome back here to Pitzer Field as we get ready for Game 3 of Day 1 of the American Legion Baseball Northwest Regional Tournament. Dan Hubbard along with Jace Andrews will have the game for you coming up in just a little bit. One of the interesting things, Jace, we'll have for the folks coming up here in just a couple of moments is when the players line up along the foul lines and recite the creed of American Legion baseball. It seems such a simple thing, but it's such a heartfelt thing.
Yeah, and we kind of talked about that in the previous broadcast, just how much that actually can kind of mean to these players and in general this league. I mean, going to the single-A tournament in Wyoming, obviously we had Aaron here who was at the double-A tournament. You can tell how much not just this game means, but this organization of American Legion. And so, you know, before every game, reciting the creed, being able to come out here and, you know, be a representing member of American Legion is something that each and every player, coach, and official alike hold true to their heart.
Right. Yeah. It's such a cool thing. It really what makes this American Legion tournament so interesting? Well, let's get ready for this game. As folks from Missoula, Montana, they will be the visiting team in the game here today as they'll take on Lakeside Recovery. Now, we talked about in the open, Lakeside was here last year and did not come all the way through, obviously, because Cheyenne was the champion from a year ago. Well, let's see if they can do something that the other champions have not done yet today, and that's win a game.
Yeah, so far, teams who are coming back for their second year, 0-2. Pocatello lost to Alaska 8-5. And they had the Cheyenne Sixers fall to Eugene earlier today 3-2 in what was a pitching masterclass from Eugene.
And really, when you look at both the games, the starting pitching has really been dominant in both of those outings.
You kind of wondered that coming in here, as you're going to expect to see the top pitcher pretty early in this. Now, first game and the way that teams think about these is always kind of interesting, but that's what we've seen thus far.
And we mentioned the reciting of the creed. Let's go down to the field. We'll have that for you right now.
Players and coaches, if you would please repeat after me. I will keep the rule. I will keep faith with my teammates. I will keep my temper. I will keep myself fit. I will keep a stout heart in defeat. I will keep my pride under in victory. I will keep a sound soul, a clean mind, and a healthy body.
And there you have it, as the two teams recite the creed as we are just about ready for today's game. As we get there, let's look at the starting lineups. First for our visiting team from Missoula, Montana, as it'll be Carter Taylor to lead off. He'll be in center field. Brianne Lobb will be in right field. He'll hit second. Sam Matisich is the third baseman. He'll hit third. Chris Compton will be the pitcher. He will hit in the 4 spot. Easton Reimers, is the first baseman. He'll hit 5th. Coulter Nicholson will be at second base and hit 6th. Colin Bryce is the shortstop. He'll hit in the 7th spot. Rylan Davis does the catching. He'll hit 8th. And Bryce Ostrom is over in left field, and he will hit number 9. For Lakeside Recovery out of Washington, who we've mentioned a couple of times, they were here last year. They know all about playing in this tournament. They'll line up this way. Rylan Goulard is the center fielder. He will hit first. Jacob Freer is the shortstop, and he'll hit second. Colin Patrick bats third. He's at first base. Carter DeBrol is the third baseman, and he'll hit 4th. Luke Farmer hits in the 5 spot. He'll be at second base. Declan England is the designated hitter. He'll hit 6th. Dante Santulli is the catcher. He'll hit 7th. Drew Whitman bats 8th, and he'll be in right field. And Justin Chan will bat number 9 today for Lakeside Recovery, and he will play at second base. As we mentioned just a couple of moments ago, this is game 3 of the day. Eugene knocked off the folks from Cheyenne in our opener today by a score of 3-2. And Alaska, just a little bit ago, beat Pocatello from Idaho, the Idaho State champions for the second year in a row, 8-5, although they had to hang on by the hair of their chin to win it in the last inning, as they threatened threatened to come back, put up 3 runs in the 7th inning, but it wasn't quite enough for them to get all the way back into the game. So the starting pitcher today, we're going for Lakeside, going through his warm-up tosses as Lakeside looking for there we go. It's Isaac Hellum who will be the starting pitcher, as he wasn't part of the lineup card since they're using the designated hitter for him today. So he's going through his warm-up tosses as he finishes up. And we are ready to play ball just a couple minutes early. It's 3:57 as this game gets started, regularly scheduled for 4 o'clock under overcast skies, a little bit of a breeze blowing in, but still a very good day for baseball. As Hellum ready, in the first pitch is a fastball that misses the outside corner. Ball 1 ball and no strikes. Hellum ready again, rocks and comes right back with the 1-0. Hit in the air off the right center field. The right fielder coming over, and that is Whitman there to make the play. So Whitman makes the play as Carter Taylor flies out to right. And with 1 out, here is Brendan Loeb. He is the right fielder for the Missoula squad. Game time temperature today, 62. So it hasn't really warmed up much since it was early this morning. Ground ball to first baseman as Loeb goes first ball swinging and grounds out. So quickly 2 outs here in the top of the first. So here's Sam Matisich. He is the third baseman today for the team from Missoula.
I'm expecting a strike here. You're 3 pitches in. I doubt you're going to have a first pitch swing.
He's going to show bunt and pushes it up along the third base line. It's going to roll foul, and then the third baseman DeBrule just swats at it and hits it foul to make sure it stays foul ball.
All right, well, that was my one chance. I should stop talking now.
Well, I guess technically you were right. He really didn't swing, did he?
No, I'll stop now. I'll give the mic to Aaron when he gets back. We'll do that the rest of the day. That was my shot. 4 pitches in, I already said something wrong.
So outfield straight away here against Matisich in the top of the first inning, and the 0-1 pitch on the way as he's taking all the way and takes a fastball from Hellren, and it's 0-2. So no balls and 2 strikes. As the 0-2 offering, getting to chase the ball down in the dirt, but dropped by the catcher. They'll have to record the out at first base, which they do. And Matisich is out, strikeout 2-3 on the putout. And for Helleran, he retires the side in order here in the top of the first inning. This is a presentation of the American Legion Northwest Regional Tournament, of course brought to you by Ready, providing safety and excellence in industrial construction and support services since 1982. We are ready.
The perfect mix of different ingredients can create the most delicious creation. Successful people have the ability to bring many different individuals together who work, collaborate, show kindness, use problem-solving skills, and include each individual's talents and gifts to create new inventions, compose beautiful music, and find ways to make the world a better place. At Uintah County School District Number 1, we work together every day to promote student success. Uintah County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
Ready has provided safety and excellence in industrial construction and support services since 1982. Our experts self-perform all phases of construction on new or existing structures, such as site excavation, access road creation, concrete foundations, welding, and the installation and maintenance of piping, tanks, metal buildings, and more. Our turnkey services will have your facility operational quickly and safely. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
Half inning in the book. We're scoreless as we go to the bottom of the first. We didn't mention our friends in blue, but let's introduce our arbiters here for the game today, as it's Josh Henwood who's working behind home plate. Nick Stevens will make the calls over at first base, and Cameron Bjornstead will be the umpire over at third. So here we go to the bottom of the first as Lakeside Recovery comes up for the first time, as it'll be Ryan Gillard who will lead off for Lakeside Recovery.
You saw how quickly Missoula was shut down, so if you're the leadoff hitter, you want to try and take some pitches.
Chris Compton on the mound here for Missoula as the first pitch over for a strike, and it's 0-1. Right-hander rocks out of the motion and kind of hooks that one down into the dirt, and it goes to the backstop, and it's a ball and a strike.
It may be something with the landing there on the mound. He immediately got the cleat and kind of rubbed out that turf pellet.
As that next pitch fastball just misses the outside edge, and it's 2 balls and a strike. Yeah, they were out there putting in some more of that dirt and ground up rubber tire back down into that landing area after the second game was completed, as that ball's whacked foul by Gillard as it now goes to 2-2. Gillard, the center fielder, even in the count. Compton rocks, comes home. The fastball is high, and he runs the count full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. We've mentioned this in the earlier games, Jace, but the key here in the first inning is just get your feet under you. As a ground ball to short, there is Bryce, play it across in time for the out.
Yeah, and that goes for both offense and pitching. And for offense, you want to try and see a couple pitches. And, Missoula in the first top half really kind of went quick. And we've also seen pitchers, in the first inning, that's where they've had to settle in. And talk about the first game of the day, there was 2 runs scored by Cheyenne. That was in the top of the first. They didn't score the rest of the way.
First pitch to the shortstop, Freer, is a little looper in the center field, and the center fielder comes up and dives, and it's going to be a drop out there in center field. Taylor made a heck of a try for it, but he couldn't come up with it. Initially, the third base umpire had signaled out, but then he realized as Taylor started to get up, the ball was actually laying underneath him.
Yeah, he held up the glove like, I have it, and then that's when the left fielder came in and grabbed the ball, and it was like, well, no, you don't have that.
So the man on here is Colin Patrick, the first baseman. He's first ball swinging. He bangs one down into the left field corner. That's going to go all the way to the fence. And by the time they get it back in, there'll be runners at second and third with 1 out here in the bottom of the first inning as Patrick doubles into the left field corner.
Well, I talk about waiting for your pitch, but maybe you don't have to when you see the first pitch you like. You whacked that. I mean, that was just a rope into left field, and now you've got 2 runners in scoring position here with just 1 out for a 5 slot.
Pitzer Field here in Billings. Kind of a small ballpark, really, when you think about aluminum bats. 320 down the line. It's 403 to just left of dead center, and 389 just to the right side of dead center is the first pitch here to Carter to Brule, the fastball over for a strike. We've seen a couple of home runs already today, so certainly the ball can be hit out of here as they go to third, and they got the man picked off there.
That's a great move, and you talk about the lefty on the mound having a great eye for first base. Well, how about the righty towards third? I mean, that was just perfection. He lifted that leg up, never came forward, and threw the ball to third, and now you got 2 outs and a big play there for Missoula.
Freer had kind of just wandered down the line a little bit, and when Compton went over there, Freer he didn't even move. He knew he was out. As the next pitch is a fastball that's high, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike to DeBrule. So 2 outs now here in the bottom of the first. We're scoreless. As the next pitch, a little curveball, it bounces up there. He just kind of spiked it short of home plate, and it's now 2 balls and a strike. So Lakeside with a pair of hits here in the first inning, but not able to push anybody across. Have a runner at second base and 2 outs. Compton ready, comes right back again, popped up. That's going to go foul off the first base side. It'll now be 2 balls and 2 strikes. So 2-2. Compton with it on the hill for Missoula with a new ball and comes right back with the 2-2 pitch. Good fastball, and he blows it right past DeBrule and gets the strikeout and ends the first inning. No runs, a couple of hits, but they leave one man on base. We're done with an inning, and we are scoreless. As we'll come back, we'll go to the second in this presentation of the American League Northwest Regional Tournament, brought to you by Ready Industrial Construction and Support Services. Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
At Uintah County School District number 6, each student is important. Each student has different interests. Each student has unique talents and areas for growth and development. We love and appreciate each student, and we work hard to make sure we are meeting the needs of each student so that when we all come together, we create a powerful school district filled with individual students headed for success. Uintah County School District number 6 in Lyman. It's a great day to be an Eagle.
WattSmart is Rocky Mountain Power's energy efficiency program. WattSmart provides rebates to residential customers for energy efficiency upgrades made around the home. Devices and appliances that use electricity in your home can usually be made more efficient, and that can save you money and energy. When you decide to make upgrades, we have rebates available for you. Visit wattsmarthomes.com today.
And welcome back to Billings. I'm Dan Hubbard along with Jace Andrews as we go to the second. As Hilliard comes home, Isaac Hilliard, the first pitch is a fastball up high as he'll face the middle third of the order. His opposite number, Chris Compton, leading it off as Compton takes that pitch outside, and it's ball 2. Compton to be followed by Easton Reimers and then Coulter Nicholson here in the inning. As that ball's ripped towards center field, but right there is Gilliard, almost in his tracks, able to handle that for the out.
Yeah, nice rope, and kind of on both sides, they're hitting the ball relatively well. It's just going right to somebody. So if I'm both coaches, I'm saying, hey, keep doing what you're doing. They'll fall. Just time them up, hit those line drives. Soon enough, they'll find the gaps.
That's 4 in a row retired by Hillian to open the game. And now here is Easton Reimers. As that ball's ripped, the first pitch, that's going to get down. That's going to go ahead toward the gap. But Gilliard's able to cut it off and get it back in. And that's the first hit of the day for the guys from Missoula.
Yeah, like I said, you keep hitting ropes. They're going to drop eventually. It just kind of takes some time. And right there is example A.
So 1 out and 1 on. Now here is Coulter Nicholson. First time working out of the stretch for Hillian, and he comes home, and the first pitch misses down low, ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. Check back on the runner. Next ball, ground ball towards short. That could be 2. Feed second 1. The return throw is in time. Double play. So they turn it 6-4-3. And the Lakeside recovery is out of the inning just that quick thanks to the double play ground ball. No runs, no 1 hit, and nobody left here in the top of the second inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. We're still scoreless in this presentation of the American League Northwest Regional Tournament, brought to you by Ready, providing safety and excellence in industrial construction and support services since 1982. We are ready.
High school sports. We love it. We support it. We're your #1 fan. Trona Valley is your local credit union, and we're proud to invest in relationships that go far beyond banking. We're proud to invest in the lives of our young members and their love for sports. You are champions in our community, and we're here to support you all the way, on a court, on the field, or elsewhere. Together, let's develop lifelong successful financial habits. You're awesome. Trona Valley, member NCUA. TronaValley.com. We're here for you.
The strategic plan for Uintah County School District number 4 states, through collaboration with the entire learning community, our mission is to instill problem-solving skills in our students that will translate to a rapidly changing global environment. We work to accomplish this by constantly improving student achievement, improving student academic and behavioral skills with a district that operates efficiently and effectively. Uintah County School District number 4, excellence in teaching, opportunity through learning.
welcome back. Luke Farmer, the first batter up there, swings the first pitch. It's a big chopper down to the third baseman who throws Farmer out. 5-3 on the putout as Matosic able to complete the play. So here is Declan England. England, the designated hitter. As Compton ready, comes right back, and the first pitch is hit foul, and it's 0-1. England, unlike the country, who does not spell his name L-A-N-D, he spells his name L-U-N-D. So it's England rather than England.
I was wondering where you were going with that. I was like,
just buckle up. Hang on. It gets better from here. 0-1 the count after the foul ball. Compton ready again. Comes right back to England. Good breaking pitch. Drops it on the outside corner for a strike. And it's 0-2. Compton comes right back. The 0-2 pitch shows him a fastball that's a little bit up in the zone this time. And it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. That's fouled into the glove on the 2-1 pitch. And down on strikes goes Declan England, and that's the second out of the inning. So Dante Santilli will come up. He does the catching for Lakeland. Hitting from the right side. First ball swings right through it, and it's 0-1. Compton, boy, he's in no hurry. Just give me the ball, let me throw it. As the next pitch is a breaking ball, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, we've seen it a lot throughout this first 2 games of the tournament. They want rhythm, and that's what pitchers like, and that's what they're doing.
Compton comes right back again. The next pitch over. Compton, a 6'1", 175-pound right-hander who just graduated from high school this past year. And the 1-2 pitch. Fastball just missed low, and half the Missoula squad thought it should have been the 3rd strike as they were headed off the field. But the only opinion that matters, the guy in blue behind the plate said no. Now the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, so Compton comes right back and says, yes, indeed, it is a strikeout. I'll take that one right there. So he strikes out 2 in the inning as Lakeland Recovery goes in order, 1-2-3 here in the bottom of the second inning. We're done with 2 in this presentation of the American Legion Northwest Regional Tournament, brought to you by Ready Industrial Construction and Support Services. Visit their website at visitready.usa.com. We are ready.
When participating in sports, there's always a lot to talk about performing at the top of your game. I'd like to expand on that and ask, how about performing at the top of your game in every part of your life? This is Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic. I offer solutions to help improve all aspects of your game called life. Pain management, migraines, allergies, emotional release, nutritional supplements based on blood tests, and improved athletic performance. To help you perform at the top of your game every day, call today to schedule an appointment in Evanston or in Kemmer. Hoover Chiropractic, 307-789-0043.
It's the best feeling when you've had a long drive and you see your hotel, the Come On Inn, Casper. That means your day just got better. At the Come On Inn, you have lots of options. Unwind in the hot tub, go for a swim, relax in the beautiful atrium, and sleep in total comfort. Centrally located, the Come On Inn is close to everything. In the morning, start your day with a delicious breakfast. Top it all off with an amazing, friendly staff who is always glad to see you. It doesn't get better than that. When you're in Casper, always stay at the Come On Inn.
All right, welcome back as we go here to the top of inning number 3, scoreless in the game, as Isaac Hillian comes home with the 0-1 pitch hit foul, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. No runs, 1 hit for Missoula. No runs, 2 hits for Recovery, Lakeside Recovery, I should say, as that breaking ball over again, and it's now 1-2. As both starting pitchers of the first couple of innings have been dominant. The 1-2. Again, pitch straight up in the air. Coming into foul ground, it's Patrick near the dugout, leans over the railing, almost had it, but comes up just short. So it's a foul ball.
Yeah, that's when having a 6'3" first baseman over there helps. I mean, he had the glove over the fence and was inches away from making a play on that ball. But you mentioned the pitchers have been dominant, but it's really the rhythm. Both of them are up there. They know what they got to do, and they're doing just that thus far.
So 1-2 on Colin Boyce. As that ball fouled back to the screen. It stays at 1-2. Ryland Davis and Bryce Osterman will also hit here in the top of inning number 3. Hillian ready again. Next pitch, breaking ball, gets him. Gets the high strike call out of the home plate umpire Josh Henwood as he goes down on strikes.
Yeah, a great breaking ball there. It drops in the top of the zone, gets the call, and another strikeout there as we're out number 1 here on the top of the third.
Second strikeout for Hillian. And now here's the catcher, Ryland Davis. The first pitch to Davis hit foul back into the screen. Want to make a quick birthday wish. Celebrating his 33rd birthday today. It's Anaheim Angel center fielder Mike Trout. Turns 33, suffering through another injury-plagued year, however, as the breaking pitch over again, and it's 0-2. As they say now, he'll be out for the year as he re-injured that meniscus tear in his knee. The 0-2 misses down low, 1-2. So this will make the third year in a row now, Jace, that Mike Trout ends up leaving early because of injury problem.
Yeah, you gotta wonder how many times this is gonna happen. He's gonna keep playing.
The 1-2 fastball misses away.
Who are the Anaheim Angels, though? I've only known the Los Angeles Angels.
Well, it used to be.
I get it.
Yeah, that's actually that's their fourth different name in franchise history. If you want to get technical, as the pitch swung on and missed, as the umpire is going to say he caught it cleanly. So back-to-back strikeouts to open the third inning, and that's 3 now in the game for Isaac Hillian. And with 2 outs, here is Bryce Osterman. If you're as old as I was, Smarty Pants, you'd know you'd remember all the way back when they were originally the Anaheim Angels, when they were a member of the Pacific Coast League.
I mean, I knew they were Anaheim. I was just kind of messing around on that one. I didn't know they were a member of the Pacific Coast League. No,
before they became a major league club, they were a AAA member of the Pacific Coast League. And get this. They played at a place in L.A., in the L.A. Basin area, called Wrigley Field.
Okay.
As
Who did that?
Breaking ball missed outside, and it's ball 3 balls and no strikes. That's the third Wrigley Field, by the way. There's the one in Chicago. There's the one the Angels used to play at. And there's a Wrigley Field on Catalina Island, which is just off of Los Angeles, because the Cubs used to have spring training on Catalina Island before they moved out to Mesa, Arizona. And they played in the ballpark they played in on Catalina. As the pitch over for a strike, run the count 3-2, they called Wrigley Field. As the pitch swung on and missed, they'll retire the out at first base, and Hillian strikes out the side as they go out 1-2-3, and we will go to the bottom of the third scoreless. After 2.5, we'll take a break. We'll come back as you're enjoying this presentation of the American Legion Northwest Regional Tournament, brought to you by Ready Industrial Construction and Support Services. Interested in joining our team? Visit readyusa.com. We are ready.
WattSmart is Rocky Mountain Power's energy efficiency program. WattSmart provides rebates to residential customers for energy efficiency upgrades made around the home. Devices and appliances that use electricity in your home can usually be made more efficient, and that can save you money and energy. When you decide to make upgrades, we have rebates available for you. Visit wattsmarthomes.com today.
Foot pain can make even the simplest things a struggle. Dr. Chad Brady is a foot and ankle surgeon who listens to your concerns, offering a variety of solutions to get you back on your feet and out of pain. Dr. Chad Brady can help you get back to the life you deserve. Don't let foot pain stop you from living your life. Schedule an appointment today. Dr. Chad Brady, Uinta Medical Group. Call or schedule online at evanstonanytime.com.
Welcome back. I guess both teams that kind of have dinner plans they want to be late for as they're coming back early as the 1-1 pitch here on the way from Compton. Fastball on the corner, and it's a 1 ball and 2 strikes to Drew Whitman, the right fielder.
I think it's when you talk about rhythm when pitching, it's such a big part of it.
1-2 is Compton on the corner, strike 3 called.
But that also goes into the warm-up pitches in some aspects because, you feel good, you're throwing good, and honestly, when you have an opponent who's doing the same thing, you don't really lose the heat in your arm. You're in the dugout, and then you're popped right back out. You want to get your warm-up pitches, you want to go.
Going back.
It's quick.
Yeah, going back to last inning, that's now 3 strikeouts in a row for Compton and 4 overall in the game, and comes right back again and drills that one right down the middle of the zone, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, both these pitchers are just feeling the game right now.
Fastball to Justin Chan, misses high, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike.
Forget dinner plans. These pitchers have plans to get out of here and have pitches left for the rest of the week.
Oh, yeah, they want to catch the bus as that ball's hit right back at Compton. Kick save and a beauty as he keeps the ball right at his feet. He's able to pick it up and make the play over at first base.
That's why you wear cleats, folks. A little more extra padding in cleats than regular old shoes, and hit the back of his foot, and just like Lionel Messi, popped right back, and we're good.
Yeah, and unlike a ball that might deflect away and in the artificial surface here on the grass here at Pitzer Field, it just died right at his feet. He just had to pick it up as the first pitch here back to the top of the order, and Ryland Gouliard is down low, ball 1. That next pitch bounces up there, and it's ball 2, 2 balls and no strikes.
Yeah, well, it's a lot of times, walls and turf, they have less give, whereas those shoes, it has give, so it kind of just meets together and the force stops itself.
2-0 pitch. Big chopper toward third. There is Matash as they play it across in time, and they record the out at first base. Yes, yeah. Indeed. The umpire and the base runner kind of got together, and the umpire had to regain his footing before he could make the call. But make the call he does indeed. And for the second inning in a row, Compton sets the side down in order as he has set down 7 in a row now, and we are done with 3. We'll go to the 4th is on this presentation of the American League Northwest Regional Tournament, brought to you by Ready, supporting services since 1982. We are ready.
At Blacks Fork Dental, we're not just a dental office, we're a family. We believe in inspiring lasting smiles, and that means welcoming patients of all ages. From the littlest smiles to the wisest grins, our team is here to provide gentle and caring dental care for your entire family. Our warm and friendly atmosphere will make you and your kids feel right at home, ensuring every visit is a positive one. At our office, we use the latest technology to provide top-notch care for your family's dental needs, from x-rays to crowns, clear correct to implants, or even dentures. Blacks Fork Dental, where advanced technology meets compassionate care. Join our dental family today by scheduling at blacksforkdental.com.
When was the last time you got to stay at a hotel that had an indoor waterfall and a fish pond? Or a hotel with a swimming pool, a baby pool, and 5 hot tubs? At the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming, you'll get all of this, plus an amazing complimentary breakfast. You can even reserve a suite with a private jacuzzi for 2. The rates are so affordable that every time you're in Casper, you and the whole family can stay without breaking the bank. The best hotel in Casper is the Come On In and Suites. Make your reservations today and come on in.
Well, we'll quickly push off here to the 4th inning as a little bunt up along third, and a throw back, and they're going to pull the first baseman off the bag, and it's a bunt single for Jacob Freer to lead off here in the 4th.
Yeah, it's the first guy to get on. Maybe bunting isn't such a bad idea after all.
Third hit of the game for... I take that back. I get the wrong side of the book. These are going so fast I can't even flip my book over. That's Carter Taylor with the bunt single to lead off. As we get another good bunt down. Sacrifice will work but they almost couldn't get the ball out of the glove, so Loeb almost beat it out. But it'll be a sacrifice, 1-3 on the putout.
Yeah, back-to-back bunts. You get the base hit and the sac bunt. Now you finally got a runner in scoring position here. At the top of the fourth inning as Missoula trying to get something going on the offensive side of the ball after they've been relatively shut down by the pitcher on the mound thus far.
So Holland comes home, and the first pitch here to Matasic misses down low, ball 1 ball and no strikes. That bunt single for Taylor to lead off the inning was just the second hit for Missoula, and the fourth hit combined between the two teams in the game as we play here in the top of the fourth. As that pitch over for a strike, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, rhythm has been a big key, and now with the runner on, it's forcing the pitcher here for Lakeside to just take a deep breath every once in a while.
The 1-1. Breaking pitch misses outside. 2 balls and a strike.
The last thing you want as a pitcher, too, when you're on a rhythm like that is to think about anything. You just want to get the ball and throw it. And so that bunt single, it can really kind of change the landscape of this inning.
Here comes the 2-1. Again, misses down low, ball 3. And just, kind of changes up things, make the pitcher think about other things, and all of a sudden it's a little bit more difficult than just stand there and just throw darts right down the middle. Here's the 3-1. Outside, ball 4. So for the second time today, actually for the first time today, I should say, Missoula has 2 men on base. As that's the first walk for Hilliam. And now here is the pitcher, Christopher Compton, who flew out to center his first time up. Outfield straight away. And the first pitch to Compton is up high, ball 1 ball and no strikes.
And like I said, you get a runner on, you get some people on the base pass, it can really just slow down the pitcher. And in rhythm games, it can really make a difference.
1-0, grounded. That is just foul. And down the line, down into the left field corner. That wasn't foul by more than 3 or 4 inches at the most.
Nah, not that's fair. You're scoring at least 1, with the runner at first. He's getting to third at least, too. So you're going to have a pretty good situation there.
As the third baseman standing the happiest guy in the ballpark to see that ball called foul.
Looking down the line like, uh-oh.
So a ball and a strike on Compton. Here comes the 1-1. Misses outside, 2 balls and a strike. Whitman, the right fielder for Lakeside Recovery, really pinching over toward the line. So there's a lot of room in the right center field gap if he should hit one that way. 2-1 to Compton. That's on the corner, evens the count at 2s. Just to kind of finish the thought on Hilliam, not only was he a senior this year, but he's a big kid, 6'3", 195-pound right-hander. Ready again, sets at the belt, the 2-2, hit in the air, off the right field line, coming over, crossing into foul ground is Whitman to make the catch. And that's the second out. So with 2 outs, here comes the first baseman for Missoula, Easton Reimers. Reimers, who singled his first time up with 1 out back in the second inning. Yeah, looking to extend an inning here with a couple of men on base.
Don't forget extending, get a base hit, try and get a run across.
First pitch, fastball misses down and away. Nice backhanded play by Santilli, the catcher, to keep it from going to the backstop. Sets at the belt, does Reimers. The next pitch, again, pounded foul. That's going to be up along the third base line and foul. We haven't talked about it yet in this game, Jace, but the infield surface here at Pertz Field is an artificial surface, not only around home plate, but the grass and the infield dirt. So a ground ball in the infield will get on an infielder very, very quickly.
Yeah, it's also going to bounce a lot higher than it would on regular grass or dirt.
Half swing, does he go? They ask. No swing, says the base umpire, and it's 2-1.
Well, we've seen that a lot today, is like people just kind of pounding the ball on the ground and getting base hits out of it, beating out infield singles. I mean, there's a lot of things that can happen with a turf infield, and it changes the game a lot.
2-1. It's on the corner for a strike, and it's 2-2. We still have one more game to play tonight. That is the team out of Collins, Colorado, Fort Collins, Colorado. As they'll go up against the host team from Billings here in the nightcap tonight. As that Billings squad will try to do what Gillette did last year and get all the way to the championship game as the host team. That would be the Billings Scarlets. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The count on Reimers. Hillam ready again. Looks back at second. The 2-2. Misses down and away. Okay, runs the count full now. 3-2.
Runners are going to be off on a pitch here, so
the runners will be away. Taylor from second, Matasic from first. So a little bit of a advantage for Missoula here. And the 3-2 pitch swung on and missed.
That's huge. Big strikeout there.
Big strikeout. Reimers is out of the inning, and so is Missoula. No runs, 1 hit, a walk, and a couple of men left as we'll go to the bottom of the 4th, and we are still scoreless. Missoula nothing, Lakeside nothing. On this presentation of the American Legion Northwest Regional Tournament, brought to you by Ready Industrial Construction and Support Services. Visit them online at readyusa.com. We are ready.
Established in 1984, T7 Propane provides you with quick and affordable service. Rely on T7 services to bring warmth and comfort to your home or business. T7 Propane delivers everywhere from the Fort Bridger area throughout Bear Lake Valley. Schedule your delivery today at T7propane.com. T7 Propane, for all your propane needs.
When you want all the amenities, a wonderful restaurant, and clean, comfortable rooms in Evanston, stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. Whether you're in town for high school sports, on a business trip, or traveling with the whole family, book your stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. It's a 5-star experience from the time you check in until you say goodbye till next time. The Best Western Dunmar Inn, supporting students and families in all their activities. Make your reservations today.
Jacob Freer leads it off for Lakeside here in the bottom of the 4th. Takes the first pitch low. Next pitch, fastball over for a strike, and it's 1-1. Dan Hubbard along with Jace Andrews scoreless here in the 4th inning. As that pitch is a half swing by Freer. He's going to cost him a strike for the privilege, and it's 1-2. Compton's retired 7 in a row. As the pitch, the fastball goes right through the wickets of his catcher, Davis, all the way to the backstop, and it's 2-2.
Yeah, he's kind of matched what Lakeside's pitcher has done thus far.
2-2 pitch, this time hit foul back into the screen, and the count stays even at deuces.
Well, the big thing here, I mean, you saw what Missoula was able to do, get some pitches on the board. Now for Lakeside, you're trying to do the same thing. You had runners at first and second for Missoula, and Lakeside is like, all right, I see that. I want to try and raise you that and do the same thing. 3-2.
3-2 pitch, again hit foul. Jacob Freed fell behind early, is now kind of making a little bit of a battle here, making Compton work to lead off here in the bottom of the 4th. And again, the 3-2 pitch. This one's a one-hopper knocked down by the first baseman, Reimers, but he'll have no play. And that should be an infield hit, but we'll wait to see how Our official scorer, Eric Oppenheimer, rules it. But either way, there's a leadoff man at first base, and it will be an infield hit.
Yeah, there's no other way to rule that. You're going down the line. It's an exceptional effort on the play, and that's always kind of the rule of thumb of if it's an exceptional effort, you don't expect the play to be made, therefore it's a hit.
Third hit of the game overall for Lakeside. Now here is Colin Patrick, who singled back in the first inning. And takes that pitch up high, ball one ball and no strikes.
You know, I think they might come after you. You're the one who said he retired 7 straight, and right after that he gets one on.
I got my own theories about that. So to go back to first base and diving back into the bag is freed. Nothing I can say, nothing I can do can affect anything that happens out there between the lines. As that next pitch is a breaking ball that stays up and in. Ball 2 balls and no strikes.
How about between the diamond? There's no lines besides that.
There's a line of going up each side.
Yeah, that's fair. Foul. Doesn't mean that doesn't include them part of the game.
As the next pitch again misses low, ball 3. So after the infield hit, now he falls behind 3-0, and he's in danger of putting back-to-back 2 runners on for the first time since the first inning. Here is Compton, and the 3-0 pitch, fastball right down the middle.
Yeah, with 3-0 there, you got the red light on there, so you're going fastball and just ripping it down the pipe.
Compton comes right back, fastball, misses down and away. There's ball 4.
Now's where things get interesting. You saw Lakeside's pitcher, kind of work around the guys on first and second. He did have 1 out, but in this situation now, first and second, nobody out. For Compton, you got to come out here and think, okay, well, I just saw my opponent do this. I got to do the same thing if I want to keep this game, in our favor, at least tied at the moment.
Yeah, that's the first walk yielded by Compton, and puts himself in a little bit of trouble. Look out as they squared a show bunt, and the pitch comes up and in. Hold on, I think is a base umpire going to.
It hit the home plate umpire because it tipped off the glove of the catcher, and that's why the base umpire came and called time because it hit the umpire right square in the top shoulder, and you could obviously tell it kind of took him off guard, so that's why the umpire in the field called time because the home plate umpire at the time, a lot of times, was unable to call it. So that's where it came through. There was nothing really behind that.
I knew I wasn't sure what exactly he was going to call. I didn't know if he was going to say because the pitch was up and in, but the pitch was going to come inside and hit DeBrule or not. So it's 1 ball and no strikes on Carter DeBrule. Now the umpires are getting in a little bit of a discussion here.
I'm wondering if they're trying to see if he held the bunt out there long or they're just checking on him, I think still. Seems like that.
So
yeah,
but it will be a ball. So the pitch up and in, and it's 1 ball and no strikes on DeBrule with 2 on and nobody out here in the bottom of the 4th inning.
Yeah, he wanted to bunt out there. I would have to imagine that stays on here. Corner infielder's in.
DeBrule, who struck out his first time up, was the first of the 7 in a row set down by Compton. Shows bunt and pulls the bat back, and this time it will cost him a strike, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, situation here, nobody out. This is the right move. Just for the batter, get it down, get the bunt down, move those runners over, give yourself a shot to take the lead here in the 4th.
Compton sets. Now the bunt comes back to the box on 1 hop, and then he throws it away. Throws it into foul territory. That's going to get 1 run in. Here comes Patrick. He'll slam on the brakes as he gets to the 3rd, and it's 1-0 Lakeside.
Yeah, I mean, that's why you always have to do the sack bunt down. There's things that happen, and you go out there and never know what can happen when you put the ball in play. Good things for your side, and now for Missoula, you give up the run, you got to lock back in, though. You got guys on 2nd and 3rd and still nobody out. You've been dominant up until this point, and get back in the zone, try and get through this with just the 1 run.
So it goes as an error against Compton on the throw wide at first base as the breaking ball misses down low, ball 1. It allows Freer to come in and score. Patrick goes around and stops at 3rd, and there's runners at 2nd and 3rd, and still nobody out here in the 4th as that pitch is over for a strike.
A little bit of anger on that breaking ball. I could see he just threw as hard as he could. He got the infield in now. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch home, hit back up the middle, cut off by the shortstop, holds the runner, goes to first. Nice play.
Yeah, that's exactly the situation there. Your infield is in. He came in about, 10 feet behind the mound, really, to grab that ball from the shortstop position, watch the guy back to third, survive another out. And now here you got the one out and keep that infield in, trying to get your second one.
So good play by Bryce. Now with Declan England at the plate, they'll bring the infield up and see if they can get a ground ball and cut the runoff again at home. Hits another ground ball to the second baseman. Again, they'll hold the runners and get the out at first base.
Talk about infield in being a huge part of baseball. You're seeing it right here. There's 2 balls that if it's hit with the infield back, you're scoring 1 run and then the next one's scoring the other one. Instead, now you can put the infield back. You've got 2 outs. Just got to get 1 more to get out of here. But still, if you're on Lakeside, a base hit scores 2 and you have a 3-run advantage.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Dante Santilli. As the first pitch to Santilli is a fastball at the knees for a called strike, and it's 0-1. Outfield straight away. And as Jace said, they can now move the infield back with 2 outs. As he tries to steer one to right field and comes up empty, and it's 0-2.
I'd say this is a great job by Compton, too, having that error and immediately coming back and just attacking the zone with everything he's got. I mean, this has been some of his best pitches here, and we're in the bottom of the 4th. That's 60 pitches for him almost.
As fastball just missed the outside edge, as again, most of the Missoula squad was taking a step toward the dugout.
Last time that happened, the next pitch was strike 3 anyway. Let's see what he does here.
Not wasting any time, comes right back, fastball, hit foul back into the screen. So it stays at 1-2 on Santilli. Patrick back to third, DeBrule back to second. Lakeside recovery leading 1-0 here in the bottom of the 4th. Breaking ball bounces away from the catcher. Here comes Patrick to the plate, and he will score on a wild throw. As the umpire got that one right in the midsection, and it's 2-0 as the run comes in on the wild pitch.
He blocked it. It's one of those things when you're a catcher, it can block and go wherever it wants to go in. So.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's just kind of one of those curveballs that was spiked in the dirt about 57 feet as he comes right back. Fastball swung on and missed by Santilli, and he gets out of the inning. However, they put 2 runs on the board against Compton on 1 hit. There was an error and 1 man left on base. So we are finally done with 4, and we have somebody on the scoreboard as Lakeside Recovery leads 2-0 as we move along to the 5th in this presentation of the American Legion Northwest Regional Tournament, brought to you by Ready, providing safety and excellence in industrial construction and support services since 1982. We are ready.
Light up your world with a custom-built LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. It's a proven fact that signage that lights up creates more attention. So light it up and then add text, images, and video, and your sign becomes even more powerful. Start sharing your advertising messages and information with your customers today. The team at Rocky Mountain Sign provides all types of quality signage that is custom-built and maintained. Call today for a free quote. Rocky Mountain Sign, 307-789-5202. Rocky Mountain Sign, serving customers in Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho.
Ready is committed to providing superior services to our customers by requiring individual accountability for excellence in quality, safety, and dependability. We are a growing company that is currently hiring across Wyoming, Colorado, Texas, Nevada, Idaho, and elsewhere. Our valued team members receive competitive wages, full benefits, and weekly pay. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
Colton Niclarson will lead it off as we go here to the 5th, with Missoula trailing 2-0. As first pitch bounced right back up the middle, and it's going to find its way into center field.
Well, that's the good way to start it for Missoula. Just got down by 2 runs in the bottom of the 4th, and you want to come out here and try and get those back. So what do? First pitch, a single. Start off your inning hot here.
So Niclarson with a single. Each side now with 3 hits. And now here is Colin Boyce, the shortstop, who struck out his first time up. Takes the first pitch up high, ball one. You know, we've talked about these pitchers being so dominant. You have to think about a couple of things, like what happened on this date in 1971. We'll get to here in just a second, as the next pitch is on the inside corner for a strike, and it's 1-1 strike. A's left-handed pitcher Vida Blue picked up a win today on this date in 1971. His 20th win of the year. As the pitch hit foul, it's 1-2. You remember his rookie year, which was the 1971 season, he finished 24-8 and won his 20th game on this date in August. As a half swing goes too far, as Boyce chases a pitch off the plate and strikes out for the second time today.
I don't know what's more impressive, that he had 24 wins, or that in a singular season he pitched 31 games, and I guarantee you most of them had 95 pitches plus.
Yeah, absolutely. First pitch hit in the air. That's hit well by Davis. As turning is Goliard. He'll have a play, though, short of the track, and puts that away for the second out.
Again, good swings, just nothing falling thus far. Had a couple of good line drive singles, but
so the
leadoff
single by Nicholson, and he's still standing over at first base. 2 outs later, as Bryce Ostrom comes up, as the first pitch to Ostrom is hit foul, and it's 0-1 on him. And while we're talking about great pitchers, on this date in 1972, Sandy Koufax went into the Hall of Fame on his first year of eligibility, as he picked up 86.9% of the vote that year. As that pitch over again, and it's 0-2. Retired early because of elbow problems, later diagnosed just simply as arthritis. The 0-2 gets him to chase it, and after giving up the leadoff single, he comes back and gets the next 3 hitters, and Hilliam is out of the inning. No runs, a hit, and 1 man left. As we move along to the 5th, we are done with 4. Here is now the Lakeside leading 2-0 over Missoula. As we'll take a timeout, and we'll be back right after this on the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Established in 1984, T7 Propane provides you with quick and affordable service. Rely on T7 services to bring warmth and comfort to your home or business. T7 Propane delivers everywhere from the Fort Bridger area throughout Bear Lake Valley. Schedule your delivery today at T7propane.com. T7 Propane, for all your propane needs.
Well, we'll go to the bottom of the 5th as Lakeside Recovery back up there. They already lead 2-0. Drew Whitman leads it off. Struck out his first time up. First pitch a ball. Next pitch is a fastball right on the outside edge as Chapman paints the black and gets the strike, and it's 1-1. 1-1 pitch. This time misses down and away, and it's 2 balls and a strike. That's the pace that Chapman's pitching. Well, you can't hardly think in between pitches. As that pitch misses again, ball 3-1.
Nah, and it's kind of in some ways getting to where he can't think either. I've seen a lot more balls in the past 2 innings.
Yeah, he gets a little bit out of rhythm. In fact, the 3-1 pitch is inside ball 4, and the pitching coach's arch enemy, the leadoff walk, given up to Whitman. Just the second walk that Compton has given up. To go along with 5 strikeouts in the game. And the number 9 hitter, Justin Chan, who grounded out his first time up, as Compton's going to go to first base. Chan hit that one hopper right back to Compton that he kind of knocked down with his bottom of his shoe and was able to pick it up and make the play. As that pitch, he showed bunt, pulled the bat back, but it was going to cost him a strike anyway, and it's 0-1. Compton's 0-1 offering. The bunt is down. Compton able to come down the mound to get it. He'll flip it over to first to get the out, but the sacrifice works.
Yeah, that's just put to perfection. Goes to the right side, gets his runner over to second, and now you have a chance with just one out to try and score here. And you're going back to the top of the order here, right?
Yes, indeed. Ryan Gouliard will come up. He is 0 for 2, has grounded out a couple of times to the left side. So runner at second as the folks from Washington trying to pick up a little bit of an insurance run as the first pitch to Gouliard over for a strike, and it's 0-1. So Lakeside Recovery leading 2-0. And the 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air to deep left center field. Going back on the ball is Ostrom. Looks up, and it's going to be off the top of the fence. With 2 out, with runner running all the way, it'll be an RBI double.
That was smoked. I mean, that was just a rocket into left center field. Hit a little higher than midway off the wall, and deservingly so. He stands on second with an RBI to his name as well.
So it's 3-0. And now here is Jacob Freer, who has a pair of hits so far in the game. That double, the 4th hit of the game for Lakeside Recovery. And now here is Freer, who has half of them. Still only 1 out as the breaking pitch misses outside. That was the pitch number 70 thrown by Compton here with 1 out in the bottom of the 5th. He looks back at second, comes home as that pitch again misses down low, and it's 2-0. Got one of Aaron's little friendly bees moving around here. As the pitch popped up along the left field line, slicing along the line, giving chase is the third baseman, Matasic, to make the catch and foul play. That's a nifty play.
Yeah, it's a tough one, especially, with the angle of that ball. You see it on the first base side a lot where you have the second baseman, first baseman, right fielder. In that instance, you have the third shortstop and left fielder going over. And most of the time, it's easiest for the shortstop to make the play. But in that instance, it kind of was twirling around in the air for a good amount of time.
So here's Colin Patrick. He doubled and walked and scored a run his last time on base. As the first pitch to Patrick is taken for a strike, and it's 0-1. 2 outs, a run home here in the 5th, as Lakeside Recovery now leading 3-0. As the breaking ball again fouled into the catcher's glove this time, and it's 0-2. Compton's shown him fastball after fastball after fastball, and he comes back out here and he throws Patrick a couple of pretty good breaking pitches. And he'll come back with a fastball this time that misses down low.
Yeah, that's a good sequence in pitching. You show him 2 breaking balls, you go fastball low just to see if you maybe can get it out of the hand, see if he'll swing early.
And comes back fastball, challenges him up in the zone a little bit more and gets him to swing through it and gets out of the inning. However, Lakeside Recovery gets a run on 1 hit, an RBI double by Ryan Gouliard, and the leadoff walk to Drew Whitman ends up coming home and scoring. 1 run, 1 hit, and 1 man left here in the 5th. We'll go to the 6th, 3-0. Lakeside Recovery leading on this presentation of the American Legion Northwest Regional Tournament, brought to you by Ready, providing safety and excellence in industrial construction and support services since 1982. We are ready.
Explore Logan, Utah. We've got so much awesomeness, I don't know where to begin. Your hotel is only 10 minutes from the gorgeous National Forest for hiking and biking, birdwatching, and wildflower spying. Logan is Utah's heart of the arts, with more than 253 live professional performances this summer and free concerts every weekday. catch the Garter's Market, and tons of festivals and fun. Head to Logan. You won't break the bank on less than a tank. ExploreLogan.com.
The crew of Rocky Mountain Yeti have found themselves searching the wilderness for the elusive Yeti, traveling through the rugged terrain in one of their premium rides found at Rocky Mountain Yeti. Coming up to a clearing, the crew finally gets a glimpse of what they've been searching for, the great Yeti deal from Rocky Mountain Yeti. Visit today and see why legends are driven. 100 Wasatch and 130 North 3rd Street, Evanston.
Top of the 6th inning, and to lead off in this top of the order, and Carter Taylor, first ball swinging, hits it in the air to right field, and there's one pitch and one out.
Well, they're sticking to the game plan. Missoula has been attack heavy throughout this entirety of this matchup, and they're going to continue it. First pitch swinging and the first pitch in the 6th.
Well, one out here in the top of the 6th. 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors for Lakeside Recovery. No runs, 3 hits, and an error for Missoula. Again, first pitch hit on the ground as it's down to the first baseman as Patrick will corral it and carry it to the bag. 2 pitches, 2 outs here in the 6th inning.
Well, now for Lakeside Recovery, I'm throwing a fastball on the pipe. You want to swing at it, go ahead. I mean, I'm up 3-0. You just swung at the first 2 pitches. Not a chance you're swinging at this one. And if you are, go ahead.
Compton for Missoula went over 70 pitches last inning. For Isaac Hilliard, that pitch he just threw right there was pitch number 60.
These pitchers are putting together a game.
Very economical, as that next pitch swung on and missed again by Sam Matasic, and it's a 1-1 strike. If they would get there, and the rate they're playing, anything's possible with the pitch counts these guys have. These guys could pitch again in the semifinal or final, should they get that far. As the pitch hit foul, and it's 1-2.
Well, I think both of them maybe are thinking that right now. We'll see with Compton, you know, what the plan is. If he's, I would expect him to come back out in the bottom of the 6th, but even then, he's not even close to a limit here.
As the next pitch swung on and missed. Thing about Compton, he comes back out for the bottom of the 6th. This could be his last inning of work with his team trailing 3-0. They go out in order, 1, 2, 3 for the 3rd time today. Missoula goes out in order, and we will go to the bottom of the 6th. After 5.5, it's Lakeside Recovery from Washington 3, Missoula from Montana nothing here at the American Legion Northwest Regional Tournament on mylocalradio.com.
The perfect mix of different ingredients can create the most delicious creation. Successful people have the ability to bring many different individuals together who work, collaborate, show kindness, use problem-solving skills, and include each individual's talents and gifts to create new inventions, compose beautiful music, and find ways to make the world a better place. At Uintah County School District Number 1, we work together every day to promote student success. Uintah County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
Ready has provided safety and excellence in industrial construction and support services since 1982. Our experts self-perform all phases of construction on new or existing structures, such as site excavation, access road creation, concrete foundations, welding, and the installation and maintenance of piping, tanks, metal buildings, and more. Our turnkey services will have your facility operational quickly and safely. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
So it ends all discussion and speculation as Missoula makes a pitching change here as we go to the bottom of the 6th inning, as Cole Trigulo will come in and pick up. He'll go into Ostrom's spot in the order as Compton moves out to left field. So here we go, bottom of the 6th. Carter DeBrule will lead it off. DeBrule reached on an error and struck out, 0 for 2 in the game. As the first pitch misses down low, ball 1, 1-0. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, folks, but I'm starting to feel some sprinkles.
Yeah, it's not exactly what you want to hear when we don't have protection now for the gear.
It's the easy up is still sitting there. We can put that up between games. As that next pitch is a fastball for a strike, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Cole Trigulo, who also was a senior this past year, as a pitch hit foul into the screen. It's 1-2. He is 6 foot 155. Not only as a pitcher, but also from time to time will slide in behind the plate and put on the gear as the little off-speed pitch as it bounces up there, and it's now 2-2. We're playing here at Pirates Field as they're hoping we'll be able to move back over to the other ballpark tomorrow, but hopefully I'm just got my fingers crossed right now that the rain stays away.
Yeah, the sprinkles are coming in. Luckily, it's not going too bad thus far, but fingers crossed it stays that way.
3-2 pitch to DeBrulo is outside, ball 4. That was close, but Carter draws a walk and heads down to first base. Just the 3rd walk given up by Missoula pitching today. And now here is Luke Farmer, who's grounded out a couple of times. Missoula sets their offense in double play depth. It's kind of squeeze in the middle, and Farmer notices that, so he tries to push a bunt, but hits it foul over into the Missoula dugout on the first base side. And it's no balls and 1 strike. Outfield straight away. Taylor, the center fielder, a couple of steps into right field as that one's going to be bunted this time. And again, it'll be foul. And now he's behind the count. No balls and 2 strikes. If you're thinking about Missoula in the 7th inning, they'll have Compton, Spot, and then Reimers and Nickerson. Basically the middle of the order. The 0-2. Swung on and missed. Got him to chase one up in his eyes. Couldn't get the bunt down and strikes out. First strikeout for Trujillo and 6th strikeout overall in the game of Lakeside hitters. And now with 1 out and 1 on, here is Declan England. First pitch to England. Hit in the air, short center field. Taylor coming up. He's there. Plenty of room. He'll take control and make the catch, and that's quickly 2 outs. And that'll bring up the catcher, Dante Santilli. Santilli, yet to put a ball in play today, has come up twice and has struck out twice. As the first pitch fastball to Santilli is up high, ball 1. 1 ball with no strikes. DeBruhl with a bleed over at first, being held there as that next pitch is hit foul. Back again over our heads, and it's 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. Matasic, the third baseman for Missoula, guarding the line and playing deep as that next pitch up in his eyes again, but he swings through it, and it's now 1-2. So 1 ball and 2 strikes, and the next pitch swung on and missed, and Santilli strikes out for the 3rd time today as Trujillo strikes out 2 in the inning and leaves a man standing out on the base paths. No runs, no hits, a walk and 1 left. As we'll go to the 7th. Last swings coming up here for Missoula as they are down 3 in this presentation of the American Legion Northwest Regional Tournament, brought to you by Ready, providing safety and excellence in industrial construction and support services since 1982. We are Ready.
At UNT County School District number 6, each student is important. Each student has different interests. Each student has unique talents and areas for growth and development. We love and appreciate each student, and we work hard to make sure we are meeting the needs of each student so that when we all come together, we create a powerful school district filled with individual students headed for success. UNT County School District number 6 in Lyman. It's a great day to be an Eagle.
WattSmart is Rocky Mountain Power's energy efficiency program. WattSmart provides rebates to residential customers for energy efficiency upgrades made around the home. Devices and appliances that use electricity in your home can usually be made more efficient, and that can save you money and energy. When you decide to make upgrades, we have rebates available for you. Visit wattsmarthomes.com today.
All right, so Isaac Heelan back to the mound, looking to complete this game and twirl the shutout as Christopher Compton, the pitcher now left fielder, leads it off. And the first pitch, curveball over for a strike, and it's 0-1. Compton's fouled out and flew out to left, 0 for 2. Takes the next pitch down low, and it's a ball and a strike. Compton, Reimers, and Nickerson due up here in the 7th. As Missoula down 3, the 1-1. Is a ball hit on the ground to the shortstop, and it goes right under his glove. So Compton will reach, and he'll draw an error on the shortstop, Freer. So each side now with an error. Now with the leadoff man on, here is Easton Reimers, who singled and struck out, 1 for 2. First pitch to Reimers, hit in the air along the right field side. It's going to slice out of play, and it's no balls and 1 strike. Remember, still one more game for you coming up tonight, as I will join Aaron Poland for that game, as that is Collins Kolob from Fort Collins, Colorado, as they'll go up against Billings Scarlets, the host team for the tournament. As the next pitch fastball misses the outside edge, and it's a ball and a strike. What wind there was now is no more. It is, the flag is hanging straight down out in the center field. As the next pitch here to Reimers hit foul back over our heads, and it's 1-2. There had been a slight breeze blowing across in at times. Right now, there's just the very slightest of a wisp as Old Glory just starts to flicker just a little bit again. The 1-2 misses down low. Ball 2, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Santilli with a nice play to keep the ball in front of him. Invite you to stay tuned. We'll have a quick wrap-up for you coming up after the game. And the 1-2 pitch. Hit in the air to left field and hit pretty well. Back on the ball, turning and making the play at the wall. As that was Farmer, just short of the wall in left field, able to make the catch.
Yeah, it was a rocket and hit it well. It just needed a little bit more oomph to try and get it off the wall, a little bit more to get it over it, and that hurts when you hit a ball that well.
So Hillian breathes a sigh of relief, and the next pitch is banged in the right center field. That'll be a hit as Nickerson puts the ball in play. Stopping at second is Compton, and don't look now, but the tying run is at the plate with 1 out.
Yeah, the fight is definitely here for Missoula, and they're trying to just put something together here in the top of the 7th.
Here's Colin Boyce, who is 0 for 2, has struck out twice. They're going to ask him to bunt, shows bunt, pulls it back, and it costs him a strike. In fact, Boyce, Davis, Ostrom, the bottom third of the order, collectively 0 for 6 with 5 strikeouts. As a mixed pitch, a fastball 0-2.
You got a dominant pitcher on the mound, and it shows.
Absolutely. And jumps out ahead of Boyce again, no balls and 2 strikes. Comes right back, breaking pitch, as that bounces away, as both runners are going to move up 90 feet. As that puts runners at second and third, it takes the force play off, but it still remains that Boyce remains the tying run standing at home plate as Compton goes to third and Nickerson now stands at second. And back to the windup will go Hilliam as that pitch breaking ball just missed again, and that should be 2-2. Outfield straight away. Farmer, the left fielder, still playing off the line as that next pitch again chopped foul over by the third base dugout, and it stays at 2-2. If you're Hilliam and the rest of Lakeside, just want to get an out. Pitch is got him. Curve ball up in the zone, but the home plate umpire says yes it is. It's a good pitch, and rings him up. So Josh Hinwood, the home plate umpire, rings Boyce up for the third time today as he draws the golden sombrero, does Boyce, and now here is Rylan Davis, the catcher. And Davis takes the first pitch, breaking ball, misses outside, ball one. Williams 1-0 pitch. Again, misses down low. Ball 2-0. He's up to 88. That's 80 pitches now. Just wonder how much gas he has left in the tank. The 2-0. Breaking pitch for a strike. The fastballs are not as crisp as they were a couple of innings ago.
No, but that's exactly where pitching, you got to take apart the fatigue factor and work with it.
The 2-1. Again, breaking ball chopped up along the third base line. That'll be foul. 2-2. 2 outs, top of the seventh. So all of a sudden, Missoula potentially down to their last strike. Hilliam ready. 2-2, swung on and missed. So there it is, the complete game shutout as he finishes with a pair of strikeouts here in the seventh inning, as no runs, 1 hit, an error, and a couple of men left for Missoula here in the top of the seventh inning. But it's a 4-hit shutout as Lakeside Victory wins it by the final score of 3-0. We'll come back. We'll have a wrap-up, have our player of the game, play of the game, and we'll have our Freaky Fast recap all coming up on this presentation of American League Northwest Regional Tournament action, brought to you by Ready, providing safety and excellence in industrial construction and support services since 1982. We are ready, and we will be right back.
Farming requires working with the right equipment. At Covelo Auto Farm Service, you will find the right size tractor, tractor accessories, cattle chutes, and calf corrals for all your farming needs. Covelos has all your auto needs as well. From fluids to belts to protection for your hands, they've got you covered. Covelos also offers a service center for your truck and tractors in one convenient location. Covelos is your one-stop farm and auto shop. Stop in and see them today at 80 Reese Road in Lyman. Covelos Auto Farm Service.
There are 3 things you can always be sure of when you get your tires from Freeway Tire in Evanston. First, they offer a price match guarantee on any published price. Second, whether you're driving across the state for a sporting event or you're just driving around town, you can feel confident knowing that you have top quality tires that have been installed by tire experts. And third, you're always appreciated by the owners and staff at Freeway Tire. It's reflected in the friendly service you receive every time you visit. Freeway Tire, quality tires and great service. Stop in today, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
When you have an appointment with the dentist, it's reassuring to know that you're going to be seen by experienced, well-trained professionals. At Bear River Dental in Evanston, Dr. Lester, Dr. Owens, and Dr. Welch check every box. Plus, they're really nice people. Their passion to provide excellent dental care is reflected in everything from state-of-the-art equipment to professional, hardworking staff. Choose the professionals at Bear River Dental, serving patients of all ages. Call today to schedule an appointment.
High school sports. We love it. We support it. We're your number one fan. Trona Valley is your local credit union, and we're proud to invest in relationships that go far beyond banking. We're proud to invest in the lives of our young members and their love for sports. You are champions in our community, and we're here to support you all the way, on a court, on the field, or elsewhere. Together, let's develop lifelong successful financial habits. You're awesome. Trona Valley, member NCUA. TronaValley.com. We're here for you.
The strategic plan for Una County School District Number 4 states, through collaboration with the entire learning community, our mission is to instill problem-solving skills in our students that will translate to a rapidly changing global environment. We work to accomplish this by constantly improving student achievement, improving student academic and behavioral skills with a district that operates efficiently and effectively. Uintah County School District Number 4, excellence in teaching, opportunity through learning.
Growing up is all about having your independence, and Y-High is here to help you gain real financial freedom with a Y-High Independence Account. With an emphasis on education, growth, and experience, the Y-High Independence Account prepares you to handle your own finances, so you're ready for what life throws your way. We're talking no parent or legal guardian required on your account, no risk of collections or negative reporting, and no overdraft fees. Find your independence with a Y-High Independence Account today.
Ready is committed to providing superior services to our customers by requiring individual accountability for excellence in quality, safety, and dependability. We are a growing company that is currently hiring across Wyoming, Colorado, Texas, Nevada, Idaho, and elsewhere. Our valued team members receive competitive wages, full benefits, and weekly pay. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
WattSmart is Rocky Mountain Power's energy efficiency program. WattSmart provides rebates to residential customers for energy efficiency upgrades made around the home. Devices and appliances that use electricity in your home can usually be made more efficient, and that can save you money and energy. When you decide to make upgrades, we have rebates available for you. Visit wattsmarthomes.com today.
All right, welcome back. If you're late showing up for this game, it didn't take you long to miss it, as the game lasted just a little over an hour, as it ended up as a 3-0 shutout, as Lakeside Recovery out of Washington wins it by a score of 3-0 over the team from Missoula, Montana. And our Freaky Fast recap, brought to you by Jimmy John's, is Lakeside 3 runs on 4 hits. They commit 1 error, and they left 4 men on base. Missoula, no runs on 3 hits. They also committed 1 error, and they left a total of 5 men on base. Eric Hilliam, who went the distance, 7 innings, twirled an excellent game. He picks up the complete game shutout, as the loss will go to Compton for Missoula, as he kind of got roughed up just a little bit. You say roughed up. He went 5 innings. He gave up 3 runs, 1 earned on 4 hits, and struck out 6. It says in this game that will qualify as roughed up, as he gets the loss in a game that lasted a total of 1 hour and 15 minutes. I want you to think about this.
Goodness.
The next game the first pitch is scheduled for 7 o'clock. That's an hour and 40 minutes from now. We have to wait longer to get to the next game than this game lasted.
Yeah, well, it's funny. We had a game that was an hour and 34 this morning and thought, man, don't get used to that. That's probably going to be the fastest game of the week. No.
So
2 games later.
So our Freaky Fast recap brought to you by Jimmy John's, and we thank them for that. Our player of the game, our play of the game, I should say, is brought to you by Dr. McKay Frankum. As the play of the game, I think you start looking for what possibly it could be, and it's got to be just the couple of hits that Jacob Frere had in the game. As Lakeside had a total of 4 hits, he had 2 of them. So he has to be, in my mind, at least our play of the game, as he was able to pick up a couple of those hits, on his way to the victory. The play of the game brought to you by Dr. McKay Frankham, and I should say that's our player of the game. I'm getting them backwards, but the player of the game, the play of the game, player of the game has to be the starting and winning pitcher for Lakeside, Isaac Hillian, who put together a heck of an effort. Complete game, four hits, no runs. He walked one, had one wild pitch, and here's the big number that jumps off the sheet. He struck out 10 in the game.
Oh, my gosh.
So
that's why I went so quick.
That is a big performance today by Isaac Hilliam. He's our player of the game, brought to you by Pepsi. Everything is better with Pepsi. One more game left on the docket for today, as it'll be the Fort Collins Collab, as they'll go up against the Billings Scarlets. And you can tell the Billings Scarlets are the local team, as there's more and more people now starting to pile in to watch that game, with the first pitch coming up at 7 o'clock, as Aaron Poling will have the call for you. Does he have that, or do you?
Yeah. Him and you.
Oh, okay. So Aaron Poling will have the call on that coming up. Remember, first pitch at 7 o'clock. We'll be on the air with the pregame show about 6:45 Mountain Time, and we will look for you then. Remind you of the final score, as Lakeside Recovery advances to the second round with a 3-0 shutout win over Missoula here this afternoon. And we'll look for you coming up in about 6:45 here on the My Local Radio Sports Network. Have a good evening, everybody.
The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of MyLocalRadio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC. No portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC. Thank you for joining us for this sports presentation on MyLocalRadio.com.